Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike. It is Friday, the 7th of August, and this is our weekly recap. If you're interested in learning more about me, please come over to smartoptiontrading.com and click on live trading and alerts. So let's talk about this week because this week was a great week from a trading perspective. If you're an active trader like we are, this week was just one of those phenomenal weeks. If you ignored what was going on in the markets and you focused on the names in play and didn't worry about the intraday chop, it was just one of those great weeks. And you can see here on the SPY, we gapped up on Monday, Tuesday, pushed higher, gapped up on Wednesday, got that big candle on Thursday, and today we have this very quiet, tight range inside day that is developing. Everything on very low volume. It is summer, guys. Summer volume is notoriously low, and that means we're just kind of sitting here going sideways. When you compare this to what's going on in the Qs led this week. The Qs is where the strength was. Similar move. Look at the all-time highs here on the Qs until today. We are getting some nasty action on the Qs today. Why? Profit taking. Big moved up. People worried about lack of a stimulus bill that hasn't come in yet. Bottom line is they're using today after a nice little ramp early this morning to take profits in the Qs. This happens, but if you look at the VIX here, the VIX not going anywhere. In fact, it's red on the day. So there's nothing going on here that says to me, oh my God, we're in deep trouble. In fact, you can see the market bouncing back up here again a little bit. You see the Qs down. Here's the SPY coming down, but we're holding up. So that said, what was this week about? And guys, it was really just about focusing on the names. You can see the flow we focused on all week long. And when you look at the charts and you say, okay, what was in play? It was about every day just focusing on what was going on. You had big move up Apple. Here's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday gave. They started hitting Apple on Monday. It took a couple days before it went. Microsoft with that news this week was in fuego with the TikTok news, that big gap up on Monday, huge move on that one. And then a bunch of inside days before weakening here today. They had flow all over it. NVIDIA, Monday, they were all over this thing, put a new all-time high in today before giving an ugly reversey candle coming in here now as well. You can add AMD to that list this week. Fabulous week with AMD. Look at this big pop on Tuesday. Now, like NVIDIA, an ugly reversal candle here as well. Played tons of earning names this week, whether it was Roku or Beyond Meat, getting quick trades on those. Boeing gave some trades this week. Boeing gave a big pop here. Where you can see the flow. They were in the weekly 170 through 185, 180 calls. Nice move on that one. For those that you like copper, and the metals, FCX, they were all over the August 1550 calls, gave a beautiful move up on that. Same thing with silver. They were all over that for the last week. Again, look at the move on this, finally cooling off here as well. Smile Direct Club saw flow. It has earnings next week, not much to do with that. And then yesterday, Facebook finally woke up after this great earnings move and drifting down, tagged the 8-day. And yesterday, Facebook paid a lot of bills, igniting move, tremendous flow all over the place in the weekly 260s yesterday. And then they even gave a nice extension today, made more money on it here on this move up. And now that's what you're looking for. And the thing to do is to recognize when momentum changes. And we called it out, here in the trading room, said if it breaks this level, 173 area, and why you had VWAP, you had the ATR, and you had the breakout level here, the trade was probably done for the day. And while it's holding in okay, momentum has come out of it. And sometimes you just have to go down to those smaller time frames. The other one that was great this week for us was Disney. Disney, this huge move up. Great earnings, played earnings all day. Yesterday, we had Dan Loeb, Third Point, took a stake. They were all over the next week's 132 and 135 calls. A lot of those 132 calls I've seen closing out today, but the 135s are still there. And today, right off the bat, they came after UPS. Look at this move in UPS and FedEx. It's really all been about paying attention to what's in play. And while the Qs are tanking here, we've seen all of a sudden the banks take off. JP Morgan pushing to the highs of the day, Morgan Stanley pushing to the highs of the day, Bank of America, Goldman Sachs, all of them finding strength. And the IWM is still seeing bull flow almost at the highs of the day. So what are we seeing? We're seeing some rotation. So charts over the weekend, we're seeing some rotation out of tech and rotation into banks, and the industrials are getting some action here. So hope everybody had a great week trading and enjoy your weekend. I'll put charts and stuff on Sunday and video for members, and I'll catch you guys later.